To leave any race week in the points is really, really difficult. We're looking for consistency. We're starting to finally see progress. Yesterday, we probably didn't execute very well. I don't think any of us felt particularly good about how we did our jobs. Today, I think the level went up and up, and that last race was by far the best we've ever communicated. We had a great start. We controlled the boats around us. We got to decide who got to pull the trigger first. We led around Mark 1 and did a nice job kind of keeping the fleet behind us in really, really difficult, puffy, stormy conditions. It's the first time this group's won a race, so everybody should, celebrate all the wins, right? And but once that happens today, tomorrow it's back to work to figure out how we can be better. We need to be more consistent. When we string 2 good days together, we're going to leave here feeling really good about ourselves. Yeah, this is a really long process. Winning is really, really difficult in professional sports, no matter what sport you play. It's no different out here. And the only thing that you can look at is yourself in the mirror and the data and the video feeds, right? We don't get to go home and tomorrow go back out on our F50 and practice. We get to go home and look at the data, look at the video feeds from all the teams, look at the data from all the teams, and figure out what we can do better. I still believe, a lot of the things that we can do better are internal, better communication, quicker communication, more efficient communication. And when we, when we get that right, I think you're going to see us move up the grid. Historically, we've done better in the slower race tracks with less wind, similar to what we've done in the past in other racing. So yeah, you try to focus on your weaknesses and try to improve your weaknesses and keep your strengths improving a little bit at a time, but we really want to improve our weaknesses and take big steps. And yeah, I think we're starting to see that, right? I mean, watching from the booth today, and the wind comes up to 50 kph, 60 kph, whatever it was there at the high, you're like, this is a lot of wind. And our team handled it really well. Auckland is an iconic sailing city. It's beautiful. The racetrack is right off the city front. The grandstands are enormous. The bars and restaurants are just popping right now. You can hear the crowds out behind me. People are having fun. People are enjoying it. The sun's out. This is just a beautiful place to come and race, and it's definitely one of my top 2 favorite stops on tour. The more difficult the conditions, the more important it is to communicate really efficiently and for everybody to do their jobs well. When it's really puffy and shifty, Hans, Michael, and Taylor have to be working completely in sync, and also Anna on the jib trim, because every single thing has an effect on everybody else's jobs. On Saturday's racing, we obviously saw a really nasty crash, and that's the unfortunate part of extreme fast sports, and none of us like to see it. I think all of us had a pit in our stomach and in our heart, when it happened, and the first thing that everybody was thinking about is, man, I hope everybody on those boats is okay. I think everybody is doing okay, considering. I think it could have been a lot worse, and yeah, our hearts go out to everybody, that was injured, and we're gonna keep checking on them and make sure they're okay. And yeah, we all know the risks. We don't like to think about them when we go out and race. So, yeah. What I'm gonna be preaching, is that we start off where we left off here today in Sydney. It's something we talked about this morning. We didn't quite execute it when we got out there. It took us a little bit to get firing. We've got to work on, continuing to have the confidence to get firing from the jump. You hear that in a lot of sports. It's really important to start well. You get the momentum early. It takes the pressure off, right? When you start on the back foot, all of a sudden the pressure builds more and more and more. And typically when that happens, you don't perform as well as you'd like. So yeah, we want to start with energy when we get to Sydney, and I think we will.